David Montgomery, Jahmyr Gibbs, we said it. We think they're the best backfield duo in the entire NFL. Could you talk more about them now that they're both coming into their own officially, and what problems the Bears are going to have to face here with that backfield?
Yeah, it is interesting. The Bears feature, I think, the number 2 ranked rush defense, so they do have opportunities to they've limited their opponents in terms of rushing, but I think the Detroit Lions, when you look at it, they can play a lot of different ways. Okay, if you want to take away the run, you want to load the box, then Amon-Ra St. Brown is going to kill you. So look, the Lions, they've said the vision of what that running back duo would look like came to fruition against the Chargers. You saw David Montgomery break one. He's that classic A running back that you give the ball to 20, 25 times. But at the same time, the evolution and the improvement of Jahmyr Gibbs has also been stellar to see. He's gaining confidence. And you realize, too, that Montgomery and Gibbs get along quite well. Obviously, after Gibbs had that great run against the Chargers, was able to cap it off with that touchdown. So you look at it and you say, these two work off of each other great. And we all have talked about it. It's just like Mark Ingram and Alvin Kamara. And when you build an offensive line that is as awesome and productive as what the Lions have, now you can win in the playoffs. That's how you win. If you can impose your will, this is the secret recipe, is to wear down your opponent, and you got the 1-2 punch that can really allow Jared Goff to handle his business. And David Montgomery is going to come into this game really, I think, looking to show his old team, hey, you let go of a real alpha. And Jahmyr Gibbs, I think, is gaining that confidence where he likes tasting the end zone and he likes getting the rock a little bit more. So this is perfect. As long as they stay healthy, the Lions offense featuring those two running backs going to be formidable.
Oh man, that all just sounds so fantastic. But while we're on the high of the Lions, I of course have to change this conversation to this. Is there anything about the Chicago Bears that you think could give the Lions any trouble this Sunday?
Yeah, look, I understand it's obviously the Lions are overwhelming favorite. I love the trash talk now between Amon-Ra St. Brown and his brother. If you go check out their podcast, they recently dropped it on the 33rd team. It was amazing. Equanimous is like, you guys are still the Lions. You ain't shit. And Amon-Ra's like, okay, man, that was great to hear the back and forth. I think the Lions are going to drop a hammer on the Chicago Bears. It's a division game. Dan Campbell has talked about the game really, in essence, meaning like it's 2 games. And this football team, you can see their motivation. They understand that if they win the division, the home playoff games really give them an opportunity to advance deep in the playoffs. They want to play in front of the crazy fans at Ford Field. It's a loud environment, almost deafening. You want to be able to have as many home games as possible, and the only way you do that is to win division games. They know, too. I think also what's going to keep the Lions motivated is the fact that the Vikings have started to win some games. So this Bears team is just another team in the way of the Detroit Lions meeting their goals. But with the Bears, they have a good rush defense. Obviously, Montez Sweat has been pressuring the quarterback. I do think that it would have been a more interesting game had their backup still been in the contest. But with Justin Fields, I think that the Lions now are going to want to seek to stop his ability to move the football via the ground. And I think if you can keep him contained, he's a shitty pocket passer. And I think you can get to him. This is a get-right game for the defense.